Thank you for joining me. The Introit for Sunday, October 18th is from Psalm 121. The Lord is your keeper. The Lord is your shade at your right hand. I lift up my eyes to the hills. From where does my help come? My help comes from the Lord, who made heaven and earth. He will not let your foot be moved. He who keeps you will not slumber. Behold, he who keeps Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord will keep you from all evil. He will keep your life. The Lord will keep your going out and your coming in from this time forth and forevermore. Where do you put your faith? When something proves itself to be good and reliable, we can be pretty motivated to continue using that product or brand. Do you have a brand that, because of your positive experience with it, you continue to use? This could be anything from shoes to a dishwasher to a car. Maybe you'll go out of your way to buy that brand, even if it costs a little bit more, because from experience, you know it is reliable and well made. I will also find that we can easily put our faith in people, leaders, movements. Just look at the world now, and people are placing their hopes in a political movement or a president or a candidate, believing they will make everything better. We might even be compelled to evangelize that hope because we truly believe a change will solve the problems. I find that we tend to evangelize the things we like and put our faith in. I tell people that my father-in-law is a chiropractor evangelist. With his numerous back and posture issues and the frequent treatments of a chiropractor has had a noticeable difference on him and how he moves and feels. And because of that, he is quick to recommend and encourage others to try out a chiropractor for their back troubles. We can be quick to recommend brands and procedures, all because of our experiences. And the thing that the psalmist points out is the reliability of God because of his commitment to his people. At the beginning of the intro, the psalmist says, "The Lord is your keeper." He's the one who provides for well-being and gives a future. And not only does he provide these things, but he also gives good things. And this is highlighted as the shade on your right hand. There is relief and help. And when all seems to be too much for us, when we have exhausted all possibilities, we are quickly reminded that God gives us help. And I don't know about you, but we need a lot of help right now. The amount of anger and frustration that exists is pitting us against our neighbors. Sometimes it's very hard to see how things are going to improve. And I love the phrase, "I lift up my eyes to the hills." Where will relief come from? Looking far off into the horizon, where does our help come from? It comes from God. We sometimes do get into the mindset that help will come in the form of a particular leader. It will come from a Senate majority. It will come from a movement or a law. It will come from us getting back to the good old mindset and principles that once helped guide this nation. But we are reminded that any help that we seek that is not God will always disappoint. Instead, the help that comes to our side never sleeps. In fact, God is so focused on us that the little things do not go unnoticed. It's quite amazing. And when we consider things in this world, we tend to reward reliability and commitment. with the act of evangelizing the product. However, there is no greater commitment than the commitment that God gives to his people. No one is more reliable than God. When the things we put our faith in, people, government, proves a disappointment, we are reminded that God does not disappoint. And even when sometimes he's the last one we might turn to for help, he's always ready to come to the rescue. Now that is something to talk about. Thank you for joining me.